Cover TV podcast. Look who's in the house next to me, Emeli Don Dey, all the way in Sweden. Yes, she is. We're going to have a great show with Emily. But first, I want to chat with you out there. I want to thank each and every one of you checking out the No Cover TV podcast. And of course, the No Cover TV show that was back in the day when we were on TV twice a week for a long time. Well, we had a lot of fun. So check out all the shows. And do me a favor, go up in the corner over here on YouTube, hit that subscribe button so you can know all the great shows that are coming out. Check them all out. We have a lot of fun with these artists. Of course, I also have to thank a lot of wonderful people out there that work with these artists, help these artists get their music out there, support them as I get their story and their music out there around the world. So let me go through that list real quick and thank some people. And that would be Sandra. You're out there from De La Parra Entertainment, Andrea Hall Music Entertainment, Blindfolded International Management, Legion Entertainment, Round the Clock PR, SBM Global Media, The Sound Lab, and we have a new one joining us, Curtain Call Records. Welcome to the No Cover TV family. All of you, you're wonderful people. Thank you for what you do for the artists. Now, you know what I'm going to do next is catch my breath before I do what I got to do. My three favorite words, what are they, people? Support, support, support. Support these artists. Go to their shows. Pay a cover charge if there is one. Get to their swag table. Buy that CD, that album, that hoodie, that T-shirt, that keychain, coffee mug, bumper sticker. Oh my, there's a lot of stuff to get. Then get out to the floor and enjoy the show. See if you can stick around afterwards and meet these wonderful artists. Get an autograph because they're all going straight to the top of my book. And remember, these artists are doing what they love to do, to put a smile on your face, and your smile kicks right back to them, puts a big smile on the artist's face, just like Emily. Look at that smile. Yes, there it is. So in the house today, like I said, all the way from Sweden, singer-songwriter Emeli Don Dey. How are you doing, Emily?
Thank you so much for that amazing support introduction. I'm doing great, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm wonderful. And you're in Stockholm, Sweden?
Yeah, I'm in a little city called Norrtälje, just by the harbor.
Wow, wow. You know, I'm half Swedish myself, and that's wonderful. That's wonderful. So, Emily, we're going to have a fun show. It's your show. We're going to have a lot of fun, okay?
Thank you so much. I'm sure of it. You have a great spirit.
Thank you so much. I listened to your music, watched. You are an amazing singer. Oh, my goodness. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Don't get shy on me. So Emily,
That's
you're welcome. So let's chat a little bit before we chat about your music, okay?
sounds great.
All right, I want to know a little bit about Emily.
Who
Yeah.
is Emily? Yeah,
Well,
that's
don't tell. Well, let me ask you some questions, okay?
yeah.
All right. I want to take you back to when you were a young girl. Yeah. Let's eight. I want to take you back to around 8 to 10 years old. You were probably listening to what your parents were listening to. Maybe you got older brothers and sisters and what they're listening to. And Emily's off the camera, but she will come. There she is.
Yeah, that was a
Emily,
little call there. I
that's
clicked
all.
immediately, obviously.
Happens to the best of us.
Uh,
Emily, tell me, at 10 years old, what kind of music were you listening to?
10 years old, I was definitely listening most to Celine Dion. She was my absolute favorite artist at that time.
There you go. Wow. I can see where you got the vocals from. My goodness. Wow. Now,
You're way too kind.
not really. But anyway, thank you. But tell me, did you, I don't know how it works in Sweden, but did you go, were you in choir in school or anything like that?
Yeah, I was going to an audition when I was only 10 years old, actually 9. And so I went to a music school, but before that, I did tons of other things as a little kid, even
Wow. Okay.
choirs. And I was even in it was like a small opera as a very, very young kid.
Wow. Wow. Amazing. Now, that's very talented to be that young and do all of that, but you're also a piano player.
Yeah, You could
Yeah. When did you start playing piano?
that was at the same time actually, and
See?
that was I was learning all of this classical, like Mozart, Beethoven, Chopin, but I won't say that I am great at doing that classical part anymore. Unfortunately, I to like it's nice to be able to accompany myself.
Oh, definitely, definitely. Okay, well, let's get to your teenage years where we're having fun. What were you listening to?
Oh, that's I love that question. It's so many great artists like Avril Lavigne, Alanis Morissette,
Oh,
Cheryl, Faith Hill, but also like all these amazing rock stars like Aerosmith, AC/DC,
ah,
the kings of the kings.
that's right, they are. That's my generation. Ah, yes.
Oh, you're so lucky. I have to ask you, did you watch them live once?
Which band? I've seen most of them, yes.
Most of the, all of the ones I mentioned.
I have not got to see AC/DC. I missed that show. I back in the day was Judas Priest, Def Leppard, wow, I Cave Kiss, all those great artists, and I worked with a lot of them too. So
That's
yeah.
just amazing. How lucky are you?
Well, there's some stories we just don't want to talk about back in those days.
Oh, I want to hear all of that.
You want to hear all of it.
I'm not the interviewer, I know.
Well, let's just say Judas Priest. Um, that was a big party, okay? And we'll just leave it at that. But I worked with Brett Michaels, uh, Rascal Flatts, and
Wow.
Ted Nugent. So, yes.
In- What was that like? How did that felt?
Oh, it's wonderful. To me, they're just normal people. I don't get starstruck anymore. Was when I was a kid. So, yeah, it's fun to work with the big names and see what they do and the big stages and the back lines and what everybody does and stuff. Yes.
I can assure you that I was incredibly starstruck when I saw Kiss. I was at the Swedish festival, like Sweden Rock Festival.
Whoa. Wow. Yeah, I don't miss a Kiss concert. Never have. Yeah, I've been seeing them since 82 or 81.
Really cool.
Great shows. Great shows. So let's talk about you, not me.
All
Okay.
right.
How dare you? No, I'm just kidding. But, anyways, okay. Let's get to 18 years old. Did you think well, obviously you're going to continue with music, but 18, life starts. You have to get a job or go to college or start a family. Did
That's
you
early.
still continue? Yeah, you still continue to pursue your music career, didn't you?
Yeah, absolutely. I let me see. 18 years old, I graduated, and then I moved to Italy for some time,
Wow.
actually. And I was pursuing part of my dream there. I went to it's called Wintour Stage. So I was performing live in front of an audience.
Bless your heart. Wow. That's incredible, Emily.
Yeah, it was really, really nice. But it was just for a season, so like 6 months or something like that. It was really, really cool experience.
I bet it is. Now, you're in your early 20s. You're very young.
Nope.
That's great. I had to do that. But, anyways, don't you tell me your age, darn it, because I'm not telling you mine. So,
Okay, let's go.
but you are an incredible vocalist and singer, piano player. I've listened, and those pipes you got are something else. Now, did you go to any vocal training throughout school?
You're so kind and so cute. I absolutely went to some vocal coach trainers actually during the years. Um, but I wouldn't say it maybe during my whole life period, which is, yeah, we're not going to say that, but
No.
it's some years. And I think I only went twice. So, hey, wife,
That's wrong.
what? That's wrong.
Well, it's not wrong, but she's making chicken noodle soup and it's driving me nuts. I can smell it.
I think she's hilarious. That's amazing.
She is.
That's my kind of vibe, I think. Um, um, yeah, so that's that. Two times, I think, and it was great advice, and I guess I should do it more often. You always learn something new.
True. You always learn something in the music business. You always do.
Yeah, but like for the moment now, I'm having like a busy schedule being a mom, so I'm practicing my songs while driving to work, like full volume and screaming in the car. You know?
Oh, we do that here in America, but we're screaming at each other, not to the radio.
Okay, well that works.
That works. Okay. All right, Emily. Now, when did you start getting, well, more serious getting your music out? How long ago have when you started producing your songs, putting them out there on all these platforms? When did that start?
Well, that started very recently. Last year in October was my first single ever.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. And which single might that be?
It's called Lyfta blicken.
Lift a Blinken. And what does that mean in American?
Well, you can translate it in different ways, but I would say it's look up or raise your gaze.
I like that. I like that. That's nice. And, being half Swedish, I should learn some of this stuff. My grandmother used to talk Swedish all the time. And
But that's amazing. How are you linked to Sweden?
my great grandparents came from Sweden. Yes. Yes.
Wow,
Their last name was Bloom. So, yes.
that's incredible. That's so nice. So you're like a relative then.
That I am. That I am. So okay. So now it's been recent. You got that new song out, which is amazing. Now I went to your website, looked at your bio. I couldn't read any of it,
No, I understand that.
but I understood some of it. Okay, it was.
Well, to be honest, I spoke to my manager today, my amazing manager Oz,
Oz, how you
uh,
doing, brother?
that you know, I think.
Oh, I know
Um,
Oz.
he's just so great, and he said that we should definitely make an like international friendly web page. So we're working on that.
Good, good. Yes, definitely. But it's a beautiful site, and you have your music and video up there and stuff like that, which is great. Before we get any farther, Emily, can you tell everybody out there where they can find your music and your website?
Yes. So you can find my music by searching my full first and last name. So it's very simple. It's Emeli Don Dey. Emeli Don Dey on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and the link here, I hope.
Oh, yeah.
And
Oh,
yeah, then it's my web page, but unfortunately it's in Swedish. You can still listen to the music though. So it's www .emilydonday.com.
oh, there you go, people. Don't go there now, but go there after the interview.
Yes.
Definitely. So, okay, let's move on to some music here. Now, Uh, some of your music has beats to it, and some of your music is acoustic with you singing.
Yeah.
Uh, Now, are you able to perform out much?
Yes, I'm actually gonna have a concert tomorrow, like in a couple of hours even.
You're right.
Yes.
Bravo, nice. Okay, are you playing just local pubs or festivals? What are you doing?
Right now, like tomorrow, it's an opening. It's a premiere for Swedish people. They are often freezing, so when it's spring, everyone goes crazy, and we're gonna, we call it. I don't know if you have that name in English even, but like we call it uteservering. So it's like sitting on the terrace, and it means that spring is coming, and everyone's smiling. And they put like a heating system outside. So even if it's
Oh,
cold, you can sit outside and listen to live music.
oh, bless you. I mean, this is great. This is great. So, on an average, how many shows a month are you performing?
Right now, it's between 2 and 3, and I think that's good enough.
Yeah, well, you're very busy now. Is that mostly just with your acoustic guitar player and you singing?
Sorry again. What did you
Is
say?
that are you doing that with your acoustic guitar player and you singing along?
It's actually a mix. Tomorrow, I'm going to perform by myself by just singing and playing the piano. But
Oh,
on the same spot this summer, I'm gonna bring my guitarist, and he's gonna play acoustic and like an electric guitar as well.
beautiful. We're going to talk about some of your music in just a minute. Okay. Now, I'm looking around and I see you are accumulating a lot of fans that love what you're doing. What do you think of that?
But thank you. I'm just super grateful and happy if someone likes my music, and I hope that I will be able to release the international version of the song very soon. It was supposed to be released like in February, but I've been sick, so I am super, super grateful for all the support. That is what keeps me going. But also, I would say that I am not doing music only for myself. Uh, I mean, music is my soul. It's my passion. It's my everything. But I also want to do it for a bigger purpose that I might tell you about later. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Ooh, okay, we'll leave it at that for now. Oh, you opened your mouth, not me. So, okay, I mean, let's continue. Now, would you like to someday get out and possibly tour around, Denmark, Sweden, and stuff like that?
Yes, I am not limiting myself. I would love that.
All right. If you could get a plane ticket to America, would you like to come here and perform?
Hell yeah! Yes.
That's what I want to hear. Hell yeah. All right, good. Now we know what we're talking about here, folks. I can see this happening for you.
Thank you.
Definitely. All right, I want to talk about some of your songs.
All right.
All right. Now, you lift a blinking blanket. You say it.
Lyfta blicken.
Lift a blink. That song is incredible.
Thank you.
Tell me the story about this song.
Well, this song was created by 3 people. So it's me, the singer, the songwriter, Gustav Kendall, and the sound engineer, Lars Norgren. And they are all extremely talented. And I think great as a team. I just love the full process of doing it.
Yeah, it's fun to be in the studio and be with great engineers and producers that support your music and make you just put you all together as one. Yes,
Exactly. It's a special ambience in that room.
it is. It is. All right, but now you also sing and cover songs from other artists,
Yeah.
which are amazing. Oh my, oh my. And people, you can check this out in just a few minutes, but let's hit on a couple of those. And one of them that, they all hit me right to the heart because that's my generation and stuff. But the one song that, you know, got to me is Over the Rainbow.
Oh, thank you so much. That makes me so.
Beautiful, beautiful rendition.
That one is actually it's an older recording, and I would say it's in the beginning of my music career. But I love I love the sound of that because it's not like as trained voice as it is now. So it's just like the feeling is how do you say it's tender, it's sensitive.
It is. It's just it hits you. It's beautiful. Now let's talk about another one. We Are the Champions by Queen.
You listen to this one.
Oh, yes, I did. Oh, wow. Oh, my.
Thank you so much. That's so fun that you listen to that.
Oh, what made you pick that song to cover?
Well, I love the. I always look at lyrics. The text
Yes,
is amazing, and we are the champions. I love songs where you are united.
I agree. I agree. And one more, you covered a little AC/DC, didn't you?
Yes,
Wow. Yeah, you're a rocker at heart, aren't you?
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say
Yeah. Even though you go, yeah,
rocker. Yeah,
yeah, you're a rocker, but you're a pop singer too.
definitely. Well, I music, but um, it's funny to combine these two, pop and
Oh,
rock,
oh,
and
oh,
be.
yeah. Right. Now, yeah, I'm going to ask maybe this is a funny question, but let's go back to the 80s, my era.
All right.
All right. We dressed funny. We had big poofy hair. Did you like that style back then?
But how do you know if I was even born then?
You weren't. I know. I'm old.
Okay, but I was like just a couple of years, so I think it's a unique style.
Okay. Well, I was just the reason I ask is when you perform the AC/DC song and the
Yeah.
Queen song, are you willing to put on spandex and poof your hair out like we did in the 80s?
Oh, I should definitely do that. I didn't poof my hair. I just curled it unfortunately.
It was great. I lost my hair. It used to be long. Yeah. Yeah.
Had
So,
like
yeah,
did you had like a little tail?
with a long tail. I had
That's cool.
long hair. Yes, I had long hair. And finally, I went to a show, and my friend was doing a concert for Locks of Love. That's where we give our hair to children in need of hair, cancer victims.
Oh,
So
so good.
they cut.
But
He
that's
cut
the
my.
kind of stuff, I mentioned I want to do something more than just for me, and I want to use music as a platform to create a difference in the world and like for everyone.
And I
If
think
I can,
you're.
I'm gonna do my best.
I think you're on your way, Emily. I think you're on your way. And you are going to knock a lot of doors down in your career coming up very fast. Oh, yes.
Thank you so much for believing in me.
Oh, yeah. I believe in you, lady. But I want to hold something up, okay?
All
And
right.
I want, okay, you don't know nothing about this, but I feel your music is so great. Your voice is so great. Everything about it is great. You deserve an award for it.
But oh, no one
Okay.
has ever said that. That's so cute of you.
All right. So I'm going to hold something up and I want you to take note. You can look at the video afterwards and look. Okay. This is the ISSA, International Singer Songwriters Association.
Okay.
It's okay. It's international and it's American. It's based out of Atlanta, Georgia. I want you to go here and sign up. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. Okay. And I want you to get your music out there. Once you join, you tell me. I will introduce you to all of the musicians and members. We're all a big family. And now, right now is the voting period, but next year in April, you're going to come up for voting. And
Oh my god.
all, oh, so Big Al will walk you through it, and I will take care of you. Okay? I want your music out there. And me and
Thank
Oz will
you
work
so
together.
thank
All
you
right.
so much. That's so very kind of you. That's
Well,
a
it's
great surprise.
well, you deserve it. So I don't. I wouldn't offer that if you weren't any good.
But that's just insane. Like what?
So definitely.
Wow.
So tell Oz to either fill out the form or you fill out the form, but join the ISSA. Okay.
Definitely.
All
I
right.
won't disappoint you.
I know you won't. I know you won't. Definitely. All right. You want to have some fun? I got some fun questions for you.
Yeah. Shoot.
Nice. Okay. All right. I'm going to give you two answers on this question.
Okay.
These are people, a person that's alive, a person that's passed away, What two artists in the world would Emily like to step on stage with and perform with?
Wow. Uh, well, okay. Uh, I would say I would love to perform with Michael Jackson.
There you go.
He has
All
a
right.
great, great, great voice. Like the Jackson 5 songs. Wow.
Oh, amazing. Amazing. I
The
do a mean
greatest voice
moonwalk.
of, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Just so
Yep.
beautiful voice.
It is. Okay. How about somebody alive?
Somebody alive. Oh, there is so damn many.
Good way to
But
put it.
um, if I if I needed to choose one, I just believe like visualizing myself on stage, which is crazy to think of with someone like the person I'm gonna mention, Faith Hill. I just get like I would just love to have that experience of like looking her into her eyes and be part of her show. Yeah, that would just be amazing. So it's Faith Hill. I love her song, her voice,
Oh,
and her
definitely.
appearance.
I could see that. And you know as well as I know, dreams do come true.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
believe in them hard enough.
That's right. That's right. You believe in them, they will come true. All right, let's hit another question. Two answers for this one. I
Okay,
want you to think around the world.
all right.
Two stages you would really like to perform on.
Well, I guess I'm not gonna be so unique to say. I'm gonna say the same than maybe everyone else is saying, but still, Madison Square Garden.
I don't get that too often. That's a good.
Oh,
That's good. That's real good.
yeah, I would love that. That would be just fantastic.
It would be. Wow.
And some super cool place in Nashville. It doesn't need to be big, just Nashville.
Just Nashville. Well, we could get you on Music Row, and hopefully the Grand Ole Opry would be nice. Yes.
That would
Uh,
be awesome.
that would be very nice, definitely. And so now, have you ever thought, or have you collaborated with any artists on their music or them on your music? Do you want that to happen?
Since I just started like my own music career, like as an individual artist, I started a lot of projects with other artists that are incredibly talented and
Nice.
funny to work with. And we have tons of projects coming up, too many on my head to be able to sleep, but super funny stuff that I cannot wait to share with you. It's a mix of so many different stuff. But I can say that in a very close future, we're going to release at least 3 new songs.
Oh, can't wait to hear them, Emily. Can't wait to hear them. Before I get on with any more questions, I'm going to backtrack because you said something a little earlier about a big deal.
Yeah, what did you thought about?
No, no, it's what you're thinking. It's your big deal, not mine. What were you thinking about? What do you want? What are you hiding from me?
Well, I'm not hiding something, but I would like to share. I wish that I could share this with such a huge part of the world because it's something that affected me very much. It's something I came over recently that made me think because when you're having your passion, you're super driven and you are determined to reach your goals. But I realized I need like I want to be able to make like I need a bigger goal to be able to use the music the way I want to because for me music is so filled with like consideration. For me, music has been a part of um, like it's a healing stuff. When you listen to music, for me at least, I feel it in all of my cells. I know for some people maybe it bounce and they feel it a little bit. For me, it's maybe it sounds insane, but I just love that. It goes out in all of my blood, you know.
well,
Um, I feel it all, and I that's how I love. I love to perform songs by really feeling what I'm singing. So in the future, I would like to sing more sensitive songs, and I would like them to be about like important subjects, like you know things that we all think about now and then, but not really trying to make a difference. Or I think the reason why we're not trying to make like a difference by ourselves is because we think we cannot do so much.
Yeah.
And I came over an article about a guy, actually a little boy. His name is Ryan Reljak. Did you heard of him?
No, I did not.
Um, so I don't know. I just want to take this occasion to share it with you, since you didn't let me keep my secret. I'm just gonna go for it. And this little guy, he was in school, and they spoke about the global like water crisis in Africa. And it's just so impressive, and I got so inspired by this little boy, because he managed to make a huge difference, not only for one person, for like a full village and for generations, because he managed to collect money. He got so inspired from the school speaking about kids not being able to drink like fresh water,
Yeah.
that he decided to collect this money and making different events to collect it as a little boy. And he got the money for it, and they drilled a well in a village, so that so many people could get like healthy good water.
Wow. That that hits me in the heart
Me
because
too. So much.
well, Emily, your music comes from your heart and your soul. I feel it. I know everyone out there feels it too. And you will and are going to make a difference in
I hope
people's
so.
lives. Yes, you will.
I really want that, because like what I don't know, if you have time, go to read about it as well. Like Ryan
Oh,
Reljak, he also started a like Wells Foundation for water sewage, and it's just amazing what he did. And I want to be like my new goal. I know I shouldn't mention like goals in advance, but this one I can say, like at least this year I'm gonna be able to build one well for one village. It's possible for anyone.
bravo. Bravo, Emily. Bravo. This has hit me real hard here, but I'm getting a vibe. I'm thinking Emily's going to be an ambassador. Yes, you are. Ah, yes. With your music, with what you do, and how you help people out. It's beautiful. Thank you.
But I
We
have
need
so
that.
many great people around me helping, and it's just I wish that everyone just tried to help each other just a little bit more. And that's the thing that I haven't told you about, is that I have like a full book filled with like songs about this kind of subjects, like how we can help each other and to be united and stop being so individual that we are all the time. I want to like bring out like an important message to people out there. And I have so many like lyrics and songs that no one even heard, that I
Well,
can't wait to share
we're going
soon.
to change that, aren't we?
Yes, but
We're
I've
getting
been too
you.
shy before, and I'm like such a perfectionist in some way. But I stopped being that, and that's what took me further, and it made me braver, I guess.
You're a beautiful flower that blossomed, and now it's time to shine.
What a
Yeah.
poet you are.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, let's continue. I got some more questions for you. All right.
Yeah,
Okay. Now, do you have any anxiety still getting on stage? A little nervous?
it depends. I mean, I'm human, and
Sure.
I think you should be a little bit nervous. Otherwise, it doesn't mean that much to you, and for me, it means everything.
You're right on. Right. I
So I
agree.
think I'm normally a little bit nervous before, and then I'm like just for the first seconds, and then I'm just leaning into the feeling and the music, and I mean, I love that. I love to be there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely. Me too. When I'm on stage, definitely. That was with the old days. But anyways, now let me ask you this: what's the biggest audience you performed in front of so far?
The biggest artist I performed
Oh,
in front.
audience.
The audience, how many people you mean, or
Yeah. How many people have you played in front of? or
Um,
performed?
I would say it's not that many. 3,000 people, maybe.
Just a little bit. That's a lot.
No, but okay, I'm comparing myself to people that has been performing of like much more than that.
Okay. I want to take you back to that crowd when you were playing, okay?
Oh yes, please bring me back. I just
Okay, close those eyes. You're back on stage there in front of those 3,000 people. You start performing. They start hearing your music. They turn around and go, wow, what is this? They might start swinging and swaying. They might dance. But most of all, they might sing your music back to you. If you see
yeah,
this, how does
wow.
it hit? How's it hitting you in your heart when you see this?
I feel completely alive.
It's an amazing feeling, isn't it?
Yeah, like I actually explained to some of my friends and even my family. I said it's so stupid. It's like a stupid expression, but I felt like, okay, now I can die. Like obviously I don't want that, but it was like that experience was so strong because I've never experienced that big audience before. For me, it was a lot at that time, like 3,000 people, and the whole room was there with me. So it was like almost um, like a spiritual experience. It was super weird. I got into like a bubble that was just amazing.
Oh, wow. And you never will forget any of those experiences. You'll always keep them in your heart.
Exactly. And that's really what also pushed me to do this because I kept that feeling. I'm like, I want to do this over and over and over and over again. I understand why people get completely addicted to that of just awesomeness. I cannot even describe it. It
It
felt like
is,
comparing Earth to space or something like that.
yeah, it's a tremendous experience that a lot of people don't get to experience, and we're some of the lucky ones that do.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. Now, I've got a question here, and I don't think this has happened to you. It usually happens to my rock bands and heavy metal bands.
Okay.
All right, I want you to be honest.
What is this now?
Any embarrassing moments on stage you want to talk about?
Embarrassing moments on stage.
Yep.
Uh, I wish I could share something funny and embarrassing.
All right.
Um, I just really need to think. Give me one moment.
It's your show.
No, but yeah, actually, I would say that I slipped once, but it was not a big deal, and I
Okay.
laughed it off. But
You
it,
laughed it off. Well,
slipped. You know, when there is a stage, you have to walk on a little stair. So I slipped on the last step. That happened once.
that happened to me too. Crash. So,
It did.
yes. Well, it happens to the best of us, but the show must go on.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's great. I appreciate you sharing that with me. I want you to tell them again where they can find your music and your website.
You can find me on www.emelydonday.com. And Emily is spelled like Emily with the I on the end, two E in the beginning, and Don Day is like the mafia, Don Mafioso.
The last yours. We don't want to go down that road because
No,
never mind.
but it's
No,
Don Day, so it's DEY at the end.
yes, it is, Emily.
Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. You can find me anywhere. Please subscribe.
Yes,
Please support
everybody.
me, guys.
Yes, we will. I mean, I'm having a lot of fun today interviewing you. Thank you.
Yeah, I had a lovely time. You have a great spirit, and I think I'm a bit like a sponge. So if you are relaxed and being yourself and being awesome, which I really think you are, it's very easy to just let go and have fun.
That's what it's about. I want to make everybody comfortable. Just sit back and have fun. Yes.
And you are.
Yes.
You're succeeding.
Uh, Thank you very much. Now, I've got a couple more questions before we get out of here, okay?
All right.
And I thank you from the bottom of my heart for joining me today, all the way from Sweden. Because I know it's
I
probably
just
around, is it about 9 p.m.? Because it's getting dark. I see it.
I am thanking you. Yeah, it's definitely getting dark. I changed the setting of my lights on the phone like 4 times while we have been speaking. Now I'm putting it back a little bit.
Okay. All right. A couple more questions before we get out of here. Okay. Now, I know this question, but 5 years from now, where does Emily want to be with her music? What do you want to be? What do you want to do?
5 years from now, I want to have released an EP and an album at least,
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
even 2 albums.
Yes.
Um, that's the minimum, and I definitely like from no, I want it to be earlier than that. I'm sorry.
Let's get the
I'm
two
a person
albums out.
that um, I'm thinking a lot of time, but I'm using the fact that time is not eternal to do a lot of stuff, because have no regrets and just follow the dreams that you have, and uh, don't uh, never do anything because you're nervous or not feeling that you're good enough, or don't hesitate to do something that you could have fun with, and maybe make other people share that happiness. So to answer your question, I would be on tour, and I
There
want
you go.
Emily to be on tour with me, and I want to tour everywhere.
Well, Emily, I can see this happening. You're going to knock a lot of doors down very fast. Yes, you are.
I hope so.
Oh, you will. You got my support. I'll always be there.
That means
Definitely.
so much to me. Thank you so much.
Definitely. One more question before we get out of here, and you pretty much almost answered it. Now,
Oh,
you have a child, right?
yes, a daughter.
A daughter. Okay. And you have a puppy dog.
I have 2 ducks.
Two dogs. All right. Well, this question is kind of for your daughter.
All right.
Any advice you would give young people that want to do what we do?
You can you please say the question? You said it's about my daughter, but I didn't
No,
hear.
it's not about your daughter, but if she wanted to be an artist, a singer, a musician, what advice could you give her or the young people around the world that want to do what we do?
Oh, but just to really, like, I would say the most important thing is to just do stuff and try. Don't put it in a book like I did for a very long time. Like, if you get a feeling and you hear a beat or something, just write it down. Like, always bring a book. Otherwise, the idea you have that you're sure you're gonna remember when you come home, it's gonna be long gone when you are trying to figure it out again.
True.
And to record like little, if you want to become a songwriter, to record any little idea you have on your phone, so you get like a little scrapbook of ideas that you
Yeah.
fulfill. I think that's like a great way to work, but also really to work with like-minded people that truly not doing this because making money or becoming famous, because they love music, because they feel it in all of their soul, and because they belong to it. I think that's what's most important, to work with good people, I would
Yes.
say.
Yes, I agree with you. And also, I just wanted to add, believe in yourself, do it your way. Don't listen to everybody because there's a lot of negative nannies out there. Definitely.
Definitely. Believe me, I got my share part of that when I released the song, and I did a little bit of marketing, no, not sorry, promotion on the internet, and there was so much love. Like, I would say it was 95% love, and 5% was extremely miserable and mean.
Yeah. I'm not in this business to make friends. I like it, but I can't make everybody happy. So it is what it is.
Anyone. Oh, now you came in my car for some reason.
Now I'm through the speakers in the car. Big
Yes,
Al is
you are.
big. That's great.
That's
Emily Don
lovely.
Day. Emeli Don Dey, thank you from the bottom of my heart for joining me today all the way from Sweden. Thank you. I had a wonderful interview with you. Thank you. Bless you.
Thank you. I had a lovely time with you.
All right. Well, I'm going to get this out to everybody, all the promoters all around the world, and then I'll send you the link in about 5 minutes so you can share it, okay?
Wow, that's just incredible. Thank you so, so much, Al.
No problem. You need anything, you tell Oz or you get a hold of me, and I'll do anything I can, okay?
Yes, and please let me know if you're in Sweden.
Oh, I will. I'll be coming over there sometime soon. Oh,
Great.
yeah.
So I'll invite you for a concert then.
I have one thing I wanted to do. This doesn't even it pertain to music. This is about the Swedish culture.
Yeah?
Now, it's about St. Nicholas Day, Christmas.
Yeah?
Now, when I was young, we had to celebrate it the Swedish way. My
Okay.
grandmother used to put on top of the mantle of the fireplace certain things. Do you know what those are? I'm sure you do. It's
Maybe the little socks. No way! That's what you.
Tumpty.
That's
Tumpty.
so. That's so cute.
Yes, my grandma put tumpties all over the place from Sweden.
What do you call it?
Tumpties.
Tomtis? Dalahästen.
So I have this and a few other things of my grandmother's, yes, from Sweden.
That's lovely. I have one at home too, a red one.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Thank you. Bless you from the bottom of my heart, Emily. Okay? So I want you, this is your
Thank you
show.
so much.
Do you want to say hey or hi to anybody out there?
Yes. Hey everyone. I hope you are enjoying this this funny, relaxed interview. And if you're in Sweden, please come to my concerts.
Yes.
Um, listen to my song, and I would love to get some feedback from you, no matter what you think.
There you go. All right, Evan, we're going to get out of here. Do me a favor. Let's end this together. Say peace. We're out of here.
Peace.